this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I'm sharing a little baby treat box. And it just seems like everyone's having babies right now. I don't know if it's just in my friend circle or what, but it just seems like everyone's having babies. So I decided to make this really cute little, it could be a favor or a little gift box. I mean, it's just super cute. Really was inspired by the Moon Baby stamp set because I love it so much. And I just used the stamps from that, the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and then the little stars that are on the box. And then I'm using my large letters, framelits, and I'm telling you this is an investment for these large framelits, but these are so worth it. I mean, look at, you get the entire alphabet with some little, like the question mark and it for and sign, an equal sign. It's just, there's little flowers here, a plus sign. I mean, it's just, I mean, I've used it so much. I'm so glad that I finally invested in these. But this is what I'm using for this project. So I'm using the A, B, and C, and it's really, really a great framelit set to have on hand. They never go out of style. Let's put it that way. So these are the two little boxes I'm sharing. And here's the stamp set. I wanted to show you that too. This is Moon Baby, and I've made a card with this. You've seen it. I am in love with this set. This is such an adorable set. If you know someone having a baby, or even for a little child's birthday, this would be a really cute little stamp. But I'm using these stars, and then I'm using the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So let's go ahead and get started with this project. I'm going to set those aside there. And what you're going to need, we are going to do not a pink or blue, but if they don't, one of those that don't like to know the sex of the baby, they want to be surprised, I'm going to do a yellow one. You can do a mint, like a mint green. This is So Saffron, and it's in our Subtle collection. All these are in the Subtle collection because I thought the Subtle collection is perfect for babies. So this piece is 8 by 10.5. And then you're going to need 4 pieces of Whisper White, and these pieces are 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. And these we're going to stamp the little stars on, and it's going to be our matting for the box. Alright, so let me get the scoring tool out, and you'll need an extra piece of So Saffron to cut your letters out. I went ahead and did that already, so here's my letters. I did it only because it's I wanted to shorten the process of the video. So here's our letters. So you just need the Big Shot and your large letter framelits. So we're going to go ahead and score this. And I'm going to score it first on the 8-inch side. And we're going to score it at 1/2. And then at 3. And then at 5.5. And then we're going to turn it, and on the 10.5-inch side we're going to score it at 1/2. At 3. At 5.5. And an 8. Alright, so that is it for our scoring. Now, on this first box that I created, I didn't put any flaps, so the box is just like this. So the lid tends to fall in a little bit. I mean, if you don't mind that, then go for that. But I'm going to show you today how to create these little flaps here, because it holds your lid up and nothing, it doesn't fall in. So I really like that about that. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cut off this rectangle here. This is our glue tab side. So it's the 1/2 inch side, and we're going to cut this one off as well. And then these are our bottom flaps. Where it has the 1/2 inch, that is your top. So we are going to just cut these in. And these are such big flaps that I am going to cut in a little bit. I don't want to cut too much. These are just going to be small, but it does help for this box because it's a lot of bulk on the bottom. And I'm even going to cut a tiny bit off these ends here. Okay, now on this top part, this is going to be a little bit trickier, but it's really, really easy. The first thing I'm going to have you do is just cut down each one of these score marks here. This will make it a little bit easier. We are going to totally cut off this one end here. And now I'm just eyeballing these flaps. Now it's not that critical. So you are going to just cut, like, leave about a 1/2 inch from your score mark and cut above that, like that. And then do the exact same thing on this side. So we are going to have our little flaps there to fold in. So that is how it's going to look, just like that. And then I am going to, what I'm going to just do is I'm just going to round the outside corners. It's too hard to round the inside, so I'm just going to round these outside corners here. And then I'm going to use my scissors and I'm just going to cut a little V here. It just makes it easier for it to close. But super easy. Alright, so I'm going to sharpen all my score marks really quickly. Okay, so all our score marks are sharpened really well. You want that for this box especially. I'm going to round the corners here with my corner rounder. And we're ready to stamp. So just set this aside for a little bit. And we'll get out our pieces to stamp. I'm using the same ink. I'm using So Saffron. And I'm going to use the star. And this will go pretty quick. So you're just going to stamp the stars all over these pieces. And I just do it like an assembly line. So you want to stamp off too so it looks more natural. Okay, so all of our stars are stamped, so you can see how quick that will go. We are going to use some of our black. I'm using the Memento because this is what I've had out. And we are going to stamp the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star right in the center of one of these. This is going to be the top of our box. Isn't it so cute? And then I'm going to take 3 of them and I'm going to adhere our ABCs on here. And I used my Tombow glue for that. It just seemed to work a little bit better. Let's see if I can get it to work. I didn't prime it before. Oh yeah, it's good. Okay, so we're going to put the A on. just center it. And we're going to do the B. And the C. These are adorable. I just love these little baby things. All right, so let's go ahead and scoot that out of the way, and we're ready to put them on our madam on here. So you're going to just, I use the fast fuse because I want it to stay really well. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the box together first, and because we can do it either way. So let's just use fast fuse and go ahead and put this box together first. So you're just going to line these up and use a good adhesive like your fast fuse or your tear and tape, because whenever you do a box, you always want it to stay together, especially if you're giving it as a gift. There's nothing more embarrassing than it falling apart. So I am not afraid to use adhesive on these. So that's our bottom, and you can see how nicely these fold in, and then your top just folds down. So on the top, we're gonna again use the fast fuse, and we're gonna put the Twinkle Twinkle little star on top. This way I can line it up more even, I can see it better. And then on the right side, we're gonna do the A. And then the front, we're going to put the B. And then the C. And I think I made one too many. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you need 5. How did I get 6 there? All right, so we're going to just use this for the back. Unless you want to put one on the bottom, you don't need it on the bottom. That would just be a waste, in my opinion. But we're just going to do the back with a plain, just star stamped one. So that is it. So quick and so fun. I love these, but look how cute. Are these not the most adorable? I just think these are so adorable for a little baby gift, or, you know, a party favor would be awesome. I hope you enjoyed the project today, everyone. I'm feeling so much better. Thank you all so much for such the sweet responses and the get well wishes. I'm feeling so much better, and I'm getting back to myself, so we'll get back on our project making. So everyone, as usual, if you need any supplies, you can shop from my blog at stampingwithamore.com. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. And I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.